have you nice nipples?
My nipples are simply stunning. None other compare to the sheer beauty and magnificence of my large erect nipples. Now, I gotta ask you, is it common in your country to ask strangers about the quality of their nipples?
I like simply nipples.
Male or female? That's quite a broad spectrum, my off-guilt friend. My dog's got 8 nipples. You'd like him? We can't afford real cow's milk over here, so I just squeeze Scooter's tits and make some good old-fashioned dog milk. Dog cheese is damn good too.
You bitch, take off her banty and top. Khaled Aski Alu.
Well, you see, here's the problem. I'm actually the FBI, and you're being placed under arrest for nipple coveting. The secret police of your country have been redirected to your location, and you will be executed by the form of smothering by 1,000 nipples later in the day.
Did you get my parcel? You know, the one with the cement?
You won't believe who I saw at Kentucky Fried Chicken today. It was that dude from the Metamucil commercials. I was totally flabbergasted. I was gonna ask him for like an autograph, but he just spat chicken grease in my face and told me to burn in hell. For such an old fart, he's certainly quite surly.
Yeah, you meet all kinds of folks at the KFC. One time, I ran into who I thought was the Colonel himself, but it was just a half-eaten Danish. Yeah, drugs have done bad things to my head.
I wish my wife would just shut her trap. She's always barking at me for the littlest things. John, you poisoned our son with turpentine. What's wrong with you? Who fed the dog arsenic again, like it's all my fault? I am just so sick of her shit, and I've only been married to the broad for less than a day. Just wait until she finds out that I'm only half man, then she's really gonna flip her lid. I guess that'll make us both cunts. H.I.Y.O. I'm here all week.
Oh my god, I just got hit by a bus being driven by a midget on crack, while being serviced by a donkey in space. Okay, you got me. I'm just kidding. Well, about the space part, I really am getting serviced by a donkey. That's one of the perks of living on a funny farm.
I love my gal, at least parts of her. And by parts, I mean organs. Gonna carve the bitch up and sell her body on eBay. Whoops. Did I just say that out loud? Is my cake ready? It better have that lard topping I asked for.
Yes, with a little bit of whipped cream.
Man, I told you not to add any of that cream. You know damn well Scooter is allergic to that stuff, and I don't need him getting the squirty runs whilst we're exchanging vows. Chef Boyardee, are you even listening to me? Oh god, this whole thing is gonna be a disaster. I can just see it. Scooter's gonna be having the Hershey squirts all over the place. Ruby's gonna be pissed through the roof. I still haven't heard back from Mesquite, and Bill isn't gonna be able to make it because he's having amnesia troubles.
Yeah. I'm just mixing up some more whipped cream for you.
What kind of a chef are you? I'm not paying for this damn disaster of a cake. Eat it yourself, you bloody worthless insignificant cretin. Slowly I pulled her lace silky undergarments from her buff, semi-unshaven legs, revealing her quiver ring and spasmodic snatch. Before my face, with my stubbly and manly mouth, I began to caress her legs with succulent kisses, nipping at the buds of hair growing out, rubbing my stubble against hers in a ballet of poetic love. I made my way to her stunningly chiseled face, and began to embark in a journey of tongue-to-tongue gallivantations, with each lap hinge lick bringing both her and myself closer to that point. Oh, you know which one I'm talking about, fellas. The point where they just ain't no return. As my hand had become soaked by her feminine crotchal juices, I immediately, and without hesitation, pulled my elongated and throbbing masculine member from my tight-skinned leather pants, ripping it with such force and uncontrollable anticipation that I nearly came from the mere motion of it, entering her orifice with a sheer force and penetrating power. I let loose a warm, like cry, or shriek rather, which took the blood of no doubt every neighbor in our condominium, and sending my landlord off the deep end. Thrusting without control, I was forced to pull back my 7 C's of load, which was quickly dispersing from my tubes and pipes, and concentrate on other endeavors. suckling on her hairy and grotesquely oversized nipples. They began to secrete what I can best describe as a flavorous mixture of pus and bile. Yes, 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 she cried, as if without control, and I prepared for what was to be the final act in this magnificent play of bodily interactions and pleasures. Retracting myself from her form, I stood up and kneeled over, releasing my glory all over her face and chest. With the diary which I had been saving up ever since I ate that fucking horrible Indian dinner last week, it came out with such force that the walls began to peel and the paint melt. She immediately commenced in similar trapezial acts of love and endure as she streamed her fluids and breathed repeatedly in my face. Oh, it was a poetic sight to behold, so I took my 65-megapixel camera and immediately took a snapshot, instantaneously deforming the lens and marring the processor with the horrors of our play. And then, finally, to end the embracement of both fluids and play, I grappled my penis with such fury and bravado that my entire testicular system came charging out of my inflamed and urethra. And with that, we embraced, and then amongst the seepage of body fluids and waste, we fell asleep, vomiting uncontrollably on each other, as if two delicate flowers intertwined as one. The next morning, when I woke up, I found that I was actually in my rocking chair, with slip of acid and a bottle of pure cocaine in hand. The whole thing had been just a dream. A faultless and eternally beautiful dream. We want chicken. We want liver. Me I mix. Please help me kill this critter.
Aljagelepsia hapots in Winigitskis mit Obertots.
Haha, I kid. I love all creatures, big and small. I can't understand this horse shit. Hello? Can anyone here direct me to the nearest manure eating contest? That's right, kids. You're looking at a 5-year champion. Your white supremacist comments were not needed at the company pig roast. What's the deal? You got some sort of a mental deficiency or something? Take some fish capsules, that should even it out. Yeah, well, you know what? You can take your freaking bourgeoisie attitude and stick it where the muffler don't shine. Flogging my turds is one thing, but stealing my comb over is another. Look, soap on a rope, why don't you go use some? My boyfriend does not appreciate these attitudes. He is a nasty man, and he will give you bruises all over your body if you don't give me my nostrils back. Hello, Xavier.
Hello, mi flaret lieb vriend.
I got the stuff. We arranged
Tell me about it.
5 pounds of freshly packed body parts, ripe for the picking. You just got to give me the money, and they're all yours.
Go to N.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm really a dude who works at the town deli. Animal body parts, you know, the edible kind. But seriously, you want some of this? I got what you need.
You're juste afraquinki. Smell balbuban Fukov Jr.
Dude, I work at the deli. You calling me out? I will beat your punk ass with a side of pastrami.